10,000 years can give you such a crick in the neck. Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? Can your friends pull this out the little hat? Can your friends go poof? Now look at here. Can your friends go abracadabra, let her rip, and then make the sucker disappear? So don't just sit there, slack jaw, boogie-eyed. I got to make the answer all your prayers. You got me bona fide, certified. You got a gene to chair the fairs. I got a powerful urge to help you out. So what you wish I really want to know? You got a list that's 3 miles long, no doubt. So all you gotta do is rub like so. Hey, oh, Mr. Aladdin, sir, what may your pleasure be? I'm on the job, you big nabob. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend, you ain't never had a friend, never had a friend, you ain't never had a friend like me. You ain't never had a friend like me. Well, that took about 20 takes. That was really hard. I forgot how the song went at the end. I remember the first time I saw Aladdin. When it came out, I watched in theaters. I was 8 or 9. I went with my dad. It was just me and him. And it just, for the rest of my life, it became one of my all-time favorite movies. You know, everyone, kids, we have those favorite movies. So Aladdin was mine. And a big part of Aladdin, well, I loved him and all the characters. A big part of what made that such a great and memorable and fun Disney film was the genie, voiced by the late great Robin Williams. And it's with that I wanted to say a few words. And I've never done this before, you know. Great people have come and gone. They've left this earthly plane. During my lifetime, and I have been, heartbroken and saddened before by these losses, but I've never, paid tribute with a video like this for YouTube. And it's not that the other, greats who have come and gone didn't matter to me enough or as much as Robin Williams, but there's definitely something special about this actor and comedian that I felt appropriate to say a few words, pay my respects. Most of us didn't get to know Robin Williams. We were his viewers, we were his fans. And he entertained generations and generations. And his work, God willing, will still entertain people after us. But, let's go down the list. I just showed you Aladdin. He was the genie. I also won't forget watching Hook with my cousins in theaters. And just the sense of awe and wonderment that movie was able to bring to me and can still bring to me. Robin Williams played Peter to a T, and to see, someone who kind of bogged down by all the things of the adult world come back to embrace the kid at heart. That was it was just a fun ride. And he was Rufio's friend. Come on, Rufio, like the only Filipino in movies at the time. An amazing movie. And two, Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, I saw it, sir. It was an angry kitchen staff. Did you not tip him? There's a run-by fruiting. Of course, we can't forget that. And there are some other films that I got to watch over and over again because we stole cable back in the day, and one of them was Jack, where, of course, Robin Williams played a boy who aged 4 times faster than normal people, and at the age of 10 he was already the age of 40. And if you haven't seen that, it's a great one too. But Robin Williams played all these classic characters. He could also be very serious and very poignant. There's Dead Poets Society, and one of my all-time favorites, Good Will Hunting. That movie, Oscar movies come and go, and you can tell they're special. That okay, this makes sense that this was an Oscar. He won a supporting actor award for that. But some Oscar movies I've forgotten over the years, but Good Will Hunting I have not. It's always been an inspiration, and the scenes between Matt Damon and Robin Williams were just hit me here. Scenes about life, about love, and they're really good words to take to heart and to take home. So Robin Williams, yeah, he has done a lot for me. He's done a lot for a lot of people. He's known the world over. And, I was reading the comments by celebrities today, paying their respects. They're just shocked, and those who knew him, who worked with him, they were just, they said he was a joyous and generous man, and a kind man, and a kind heart. And I could see that. I think we all could. His sense of humor could get a little over the top. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it was just boom, 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 and you were like, okay, Robin, settle down. But he didn't settle down. That was him. That's him. And he embraced it and he accepted it, and he owned it. I didn't know that he suffered from depression, severe depression, and alcoholism. And yet, I can't say that it was too surprising. It was saddening. It was, yes, I was knocked, the wind was knocked out of me when I heard of alleged suicide. But I could relate in some ways to that. I mean, I've never gone down that darkness, that hole of alcoholism, but I've learned about it. I knocked on its doorstep. And depression, yeah, I could talk about that myself too. Alcoholism is, if you didn't know, it is a disease. After a while, it just, you will always be an alcoholic if you become one, and it's something you always have to be on guard about for the rest of your life. Anything can just bring you right back to the bottle. It's a very tough life, and a very, the body kind of just, the addiction, it's, I thank God that I didn't fall that far. But as for depression, many of us suffer from it. And it's still not something that we openly tell people. It's still not something we consider medically needing to be treated, because it's not like a broken arm, or it's not a disease that makes you, have red spots all over you. It definitely deserves attention, more study, more research, more awareness, more communication. if anything, you know, don't just shake your head and be like, oh, how could this happen? He was so funny, and he provided so much joy. Just another entertainer lost in his addiction and, you know, taking his own life. And it's not just entertainers. It's anyone could fall to this, and many have. So if you know someone, or you feel like someone might be suffering, needing help, just, you know, do whatever little you can. They have to make their own way, of course, in the end, but, you know, you could at least pray. That's what I do. And another thing I wanted to mention, I mean, you look at this guy who, if you looked at his Twitter, I did, I you know, checked some of the last things he wrote. They were just happy messages. Oh, it was my daughter's birthday. That was just the end of July. Zelda. And he was happy about that. 25 years. Quarter of a century old, is what he said. And Zelda, little known fact, he named his daughter after this video game character because he loved The Legend of Zelda when it first came out. That is so boss, you know, naming your daughter after a game character. And he was even, he did a Nintendo commercial. You don't believe me, check it out. I don't know what else to say. I've read, of course, what people would say on Facebook. I just, you know, read down my newsfeed to see how people reacted when the news first came out, and there was shock and sadness. Some people said, I'd rather remember the joy that he brought us instead of cry about the loss. And that's true, that's fine. That's where we all respond in different ways. What fascinates me is that we're responding together. We come from all over, different backgrounds, but so we were all we watched him, were entertained by him, learned from him, like we did know him personally. And we can share that. We can always share that now, even if he's gone. But yeah, I do, of course. I don't want to make this so sad. I do. I'm grateful. The one last feeling I have, of all the emotions I have, it is simply gratitude for Robin Williams, because he inspired me, and I can see that my you know, my desire to make people laugh and smile in my videos and goofy things I do, any of the acting, it's partly because of him, because of many comedians, because of many comics, because of many actors. And those actors also were influenced by him, like Judd Apatow. So even if you don't know Robin Williams, or you know, you're too young, and or his name is forgotten years from now, chances are he inspired someone, and that person inspired someone, and that person inspired the person you like, that you love, that you idolize, that you look up to. So the number of lives he's touched are countless. So I want to leave you with this scene from Good Will Hunting called No Regrets.
You ever wonder what your life would be like if you never met your wife? I wonder if I'd be better off without it. No, I'm not saying like better off. I didn't mean it like. It's all right. It's an important question. Because you'll have bad times, but that'll always wake you up to the good stuff you weren't paying attention to. And you don't regret meeting your wife. Why? Because the pain I feel now. Oh, I got regrets, Will, but I don't regret a single day I spent with her. So when did you know, like, that she was the one for you? October 21st, 1975. Jesus Christ, you know the fuck
up to the plate. You know, he's got that weird stance.
Yeah.
Then, he clocks it, you know. High fly ball, left field line. 35,000 people on their feet, yelling at the ball. That's not because he's waving at the ball like a man.
Yeah, I
He's going,
see.
get over, get over. And then it hits a foul pole. Oh, he goes in shit. And 35,000 fans, you know, they charge the field, you know.
Yeah, these fucking
Oh, no, he's like, get away.
Do you fucking believe you had tickets to that fucking game? Did you rush the field?
No, I didn't rush the fucking field. I wasn't there.
What?
No, I was in a bar having a drink with my future wife.
You missed Pudge Fist's home run?
Oh, yeah.
To have a fucking drink with some lady you never met?
Yeah, but you should have seen her. She was a stunner.
I don't care if
Oh,
fucking...
no, she lit up the room.
I don't care if Helen and Troy walks into the room.
Helen and
That's game
Troy.
6. Oh my god, and who are these fucking friends of yours? They let you get away with that?
They had to.
Hey, what did you say to them?
Just slid my ticket across the table and I said, sorry, guys, I gotta see about a girl.